Hey YouTube, it's Normal Life, welcome back to my channel, and I'm going to show you how to complete the Warzone Halloween The Haunting events, all of the challenges within 1 hour. Now, if you're new around here, consider subscribing because you'll see plenty of videos like these, how-to videos around first-person shooters, especially around cards. And also, like this video if it does help you. Write a comment below as well, because all the things really help this video with the YouTube algorithm, and I would really appreciate it as well. So let's get straight into the video. I'm going to show you how to complete all 9 challenges step by step, and then by doing that you unlock a new SMG, the LAPA, which I'm yet to use, which I'll show you at the end what it looks like and what it feels like to shoot. And also I'm going to show you at the very end as well an Easter egg when you go for the numbers door and you see Ghostface, and then you go into a secret chamber where you get extra loot. Okay, before we start, 2 things that you do need. Firstly, get a mobile phone. This makes it much easier to remind you of the challenges that you need to do. So take a picture of each challenge that you need to do, and then when you do complete a challenge, all you need to do is look at your phone, look at your pictures, and then you can progress on to the next challenge. The second thing that you do need, which is not really important, is a good team. If you've got a good team, it makes the challenges much easier, especially the hardest challenges. But I did this as a solo player or with random players, so they're the 2 things that you may need to make the progress much easier. So let's get into this. We're going to start with the easiest ones to do and then finish off the hardest ones to do. So the first one, which is Wake the Dead, is play 5 matches within the new Halloween event. This is obviously really dead easy because you just play the matches. You need to finish each match to complete as a match counted. So don't quit, don't rage quit if you die and you die as a ghost, you die as a human. Just finish the match. Doesn't matter where you finish, if you finish in the top 10, first or last, it doesn't matter. And that's how you complete that one. It's so much easier, guys. Don't really need any special gameplay. Just basically enjoy the game and get lots of jump scares when opening any boxes. So the next one we're going to do, which is the next easiest one, is Who's There? So this is when Ghostface call you, and this is really easy because you can't really miss the phones. You've got to answer 3 phones when playing the new Halloween event. The places that I visit, which I found them mainly pretty easy, is going to a police station. I went downtown where there's plenty of buildings. I found another one in the Array Centre, and basically you need to go towards buildings that have tables that can hold a phone. That's really it, and you will hear that ringing of a phone, and you need to answer the red phones to make sure you get that clear, because I was trying to answer the phones that you couldn't pick touch. So make sure you answer the red phones. You'll get a creepy message from Ghostface. You've got to do that 3 times and then you've completed that one. So the next one is What Are You Afraid Of? This is when you've got to experience 3 hallucinations within the game when your fear meter is at the highest. So you've got a fear meter which is green, yellow and red. So when your fear meter gets to the red part, you will experience a hallucination, which is a jump scare, and all you got to do is experience them 3 times within any of the games that you play. All I did basically was play the game, be out in the open. Do not go in buildings because I noticed it goes down to the green. Do not go in the ghost save areas, so where you're safe from the ghosts. Just move around in the open when you're most vulnerable. And actually I stayed within top of a tower, so I was away from any enemy sites or any ghost sites. So basically I could just get all of the hallucinations all in one, just standing nice and high out of everyone's way, and then I'll get the achievement done really quickly. The next one is Evil Has No Power here. So within the new Warzone map, you have safe zones away from the ghosts, which are called scared ground locations. So all you need to do is go and visit 3 of them, but you need to lower your fear meter. So your fear meter needs to be within yellow or red. When it's in yellow or red, go into one of these zones, stay in there. You'll be safe from the ghosts, but obviously not from enemy players. And basically when you stay in there and it's in yellow, when it goes down into the green part of the meter, you've achieved one of those. If it's in the red and it goes into the yellow, you've achieved one of those. Just to play it safe, just make sure it goes from red or yellow into green, so you can make sure that you can tick that one off. So all you got to do this is 3 times around the map. This may take you, because you may not find that many zones all together in one game, it might take you a couple of games to do this, but that obviously comes in line with playing 5 games overall. So this was super easy, guys. Just obviously be careful of enemy players trying to kill you. The next one is Boo. So with this, as a ghost, you've got to redeploy as a human person, operator, by collecting 3 souls, or you got to do a takedown when someone's standing, which is the hardest way to do it. Actually, people think this is really hard because they think they need to kill 3 people. Actually, all you need to do is collect 3 souls. So these are from people that have died from other players, and their souls just stay there. So you can see these when you just look on your map where souls are scattered around. All you need to do is collect 3 of them, come back in as a human, and then you complete that challenge. So the next one is life or death. So this is when you need to kill 10 human players as a human player, as an operator, and this can be over how many games that you want to do it. So within maybe the 5 games that you need to play, and this is super easy. Obviously it might be difficult for you depending on your skill level, but you should be able to kill at least 5 players within the 5 games that you want to 10 players that you need to kill within the 5 games that you're going to play. So guys, just basically enjoy the game, get lots of kills, and you'll get this one done super easy. The next one is good exercise. This is when you need to kill 10 ghosts as a human player. Same again, you can get this done playing over the 5 games. Really simple, but the way I suggest you to do this is basically be out in the open and let the ghosts come to you. The ghosts are so easy to kill. They don't take a lot of bullets at all. They can rush you, be really close, but if you are literally facing them, you can beam them down super easy. So basically let the ghosts come to you, and you can get this one done really quick. So finishing off with the last 2 event challenges that you need to do, which are the most hardest ones. So the first one we're going to talk about is Scared to Death. This is when you need to kill 5 human players as a ghost. Now this is difficult because you might realize as a ghost you are very weak. You're so easy to kill. You only take a few bullets to kill. You do regen your life, but it's quite hard to kill so many humans. Now this may take you over a bit of time, but I actually completed this within 1 game. The way to do this, when I killed 3 consistent people here, as you can see from my gameplay, is you need to stalk weak players or weak teams. So I was stalking this weak team, which was split up. They were far apart, so I just picked them off one by one when they can't, when they least expect it, because I think you're actually silent as a ghost. You may make some ghost sounds when you're nearby them, but when you come towards them you're quite silent. So if you sneak up on each one, you can easily kill them. The best move to do is when you're hitting them and they turn and face you, about to shoot you, teleport through them, which you can do, and then hit them on the other side. That's the best tip I can give you to kill a human if you're up close towards them. And then that should be done once you've played over so many games, or you can do it within 1 game. And the last one, which I believe was the hardest one, which is called Over My Dead Body. You need to finish within the top 10 3 times. The reason why this is hard, because when you die you become a human, and then you become a human again, then you die, you come as a ghost, or you're a ghost and then you die, the game's over. And what happens when it comes near the final circle, it is basically a scrap to try and get them souls. Every single ghost are trying to get 3 souls to come back in the game, and it's such hard work to try and do and be within the top 10, because there might be so many teams as ghosts trying to come back, so you may not finish within the top 10. Well, I thought I was actually near the top 10. I didn't get involved in many battles because I thought, you know what, I'll just survive as long as I can as a ghost, but I actually finished within 17th. There was that many teams waiting to try and come back in. So the best tip I can give you to try and guaranteed finish within the top 10 is be a ghost. It can be at the beginning of the game. Be a ghost, just drop down if you want. You can do. I did actually do this as a solo player. So when I'm a ghost, I found 2 spare souls that was just left out in the open, away from where the circle's finishing, away from other players. The souls are actually in the gas, and then what you want to do, you want to find 1 more soul that is within the gas outside the circle and stand next to it and guard it. And then when you're standing next to it and guarding it, and you're really far away from the final circle, when you notice the player count goes down to the last 2 teams or 3 teams or the last couple of players. Grab the last soul, so you're one of the last players to deploy back in the game. And then when you deploy, just stay in the air as long as possible, and then when you come down, just try and do the best as you can to try and survive, and then you're more likely to finish within the top 10. This is really difficult because I finished just short so many times, so please be aware. Try and use this tactic where you just basically stay on the gas, guard a soul, grab it, and then come back in the game and finish one of the last teams. Okay guys, the last thing I'm going to show you is a little Easter egg which I found. You need to go through a numbered door. The one I found that helped me was a prison, as you can see from my gameplay here. And when you go through a numbered door, I went through the second door that I found in front of me, not the one at the far one, the one on my right hand side, the second one. And I seen a Easter egg of a ghost face screen. And then I was in a room where when I opened boxed, I was gassed and I had so much time to go and collect the loot. I found other special equipment, and yeah, so guys, use the number doors to see a special Easter egg and basically get the best loot within Warzone. So when you finish, you should actually get a screen say event complete. Don't worry, when you do the challenges that it says you haven't completed them, you will complete them. Sometimes they don't show up on your screen when they have told you to complete them. But yes, at the end, I got the complete event challenge. I did this in all 1 hour. And now I have the new SMG, which is the LAPA, which I can see here. So the first time I've actually looked at this, and it looks like a cool small SMG. I haven't used it. I haven't got any attachments for it. So we're going to play a game and see what it looks like. Okay, here's the new SMG, which is the first time I've seen it. Here's the inspection, and let's shoot this and see what it feels like. Doesn't really move. Let's shoot from a distance. Has a lot of visual recall, obviously, from the iron sight. Let's go and kill some enemies and see how we feel. So got my first few kills, but actually it took me a while to get a few kills because I think it has a bit of a slow fire rate compared to other SMGs that I've had. But obviously I think it is pretty powerful, but in my opinion, as an SMG, just try and shoot from range. Yeah, a bit hard for obviously from range. So obviously we don't know what it's going to be like with the attachments, but it's okay at close range. But I think because of the slow fire rate, I kept losing battles against like MP5s and other fast fire rate guns as well. So guys, that's how you complete all the challenges within 1 hour. I've now got the ghost face skin, which I'm really pleased. So I'm all kitted out for Halloween. Guys, if this video did help you, don't forget to give it a like to help it with the YouTube algorithm, and also write a comment below as well. That really helps. And if you're new around here, consider subscribing because you'll see plenty of videos like these. And guys, I hope this helped, and I'll see you all in my next video.